covering campaign 2012 tonight. A big night for former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney. Romney won both the Michigan and Arizona primaries in the race for the Republican presidential nomination tonight. And we're taking a live look here at Romney supporters tonight. It was a very tight race, though, in Michigan. Arizona, not so much. Nearly 80% of the precincts reporting Romney had 41% of the votes to Santorum's 37%. Newt Gingrich and Ron Paul made little effort in either state, pointing to next week's 10-state Super Tuesday primary. So now to break it all down for us tonight, our political insiders Tony May and Charlie Giroux join us live. Tony here in the news in the studio, and Charlie joins us live over Skype.
Let's start with Charlie if we can. Charlie, a total surprise that Romney took Michigan, and is it the end of the Santorum run?
Well, tonight is hardly a great bragging right for the Romney campaign, which just a few short weeks ago was expected to win both Michigan and Arizona very handily. But tonight he avoided disaster. He lives to fight another day. That day is coming very shortly. Next week, Super Tuesday. Rick Santorum had a setback tonight. But the race goes on next week, Super Tuesday, 400-plus delegates at stake. That'll be the real test.
And is Mitt Romney worried at this point? I mean, he seems to be on a high right now with Arizona and Michigan under his belt.
I'm guessing that the Romney people are very happy with the way things are going. They've outlasted, it seems, the boomlet for Rick Santorum, just like we had boomlets for the other presidential contenders, Herman Cain, and also, remember, Michelle Bachmann way back then. I mean, seems like years ago that Michelle Bachmann was a candidate, but she had her day in the sun. Each of these candidates comes up, makes a real go at Governor Romney, but he seems to hold on, and I think that staying power is going to see him through as well as can be. He's not going to sweep any election. He hasn't hit 50% yet, even in Arizona, where because of the number of candidates in the race, 4 candidates, 5 candidates, it's going to be very difficult for him to just sweep the delegate counts. And coming into Pennsylvania, he's still going to need this big state, New York, next door, to try to get him close to the dominating the delegate hunt.
Check in with Charlie again. Charlie, Romney's speech tonight was much shorter, and he really went after President Obama and didn't say much about Rick Santorum. Good strategy there?
That's been his stock approach in these post-primary speeches, is to not focus on the other candidates, but rather to talk about President Obama. It's a safe and probably smart strategy. But now, as I say, over the course of the next 7 days, we're going to have a rough-and-tumble race. Newt Gingrich will be back in it. He's going to do very well in Georgia, in Tennessee, in Oklahoma, and perhaps even in Ohio. But the battleground is shifting now. The results tonight will change this contest.
All right, Tony, you agree we're going to see someone else come on top for Super Tuesday?
No, I think this is still Romney. I always thought Romney was going to be the guy. It's just not going to be a high-scoring game.
All right. We'll have to see what happens. Of course, we're here to cover it with our political insiders, Tony May, Charlie Giroux. Thank you both so much for your time.